Hi, welcome to Outlier Live. So let's start with our first story here about the interest rate. So let's get started. So we saw that stock market is really volatile these days, and treasuries are like literally crossing the 5% mark. Um, there are literally two themes in the market today. The first one: will the interest rate come down in near future? That is one of the theme that is driving the stock market a lot. You have seen a lot of volatility right now. It's because of everybody is looking at Fed, what comment Powell will make, whether the interest rates are going down or they are going to stay where they are right now for a long period of time, and that itself is driving the stock market. We'll get into more details in a second here, but the second theme that is driving the stock market right now is the ongoing war. That's literally, there are a lot of uncertainty in the market, a lot of global geopolitical shift. It may impact the supply chain, it may impact a lot of other things, and then definitely this is one of the second theme that is impacting the stock market right now. Now, I was looking into some of the other news, and I saw that Netflix and Tesla just announced their Q3 earnings. On one hand, Netflix literally beat their Q3 subscriber growth as compared to Q2, and their stock price is kind of going up. On the other hand, the Tesla missed its projections. Now, I was looking into comments from Elon Musk, and right now he's very concerned about the high interest rate, which is true because as I said earlier, high interest rates are impacting literally every sector out there. It's reducing the buying power of the consumer, and Tesla CEO is forced to reduce, to slash the prices of Tesla, because if the interest rates are going up, I mean, now if you keep the prices same, an average consumer may not be able to afford it anymore. So in order to keep their sales in line, so I think that's what he's doing. He's slashing the prices, which in turn will impact the profitability of the company. It's safe to assume that pretty much all of the auto sector right now is getting impacted with the high interest rates. Talking about interest rates, banks. I mean, how can I not talk about banks? On one side, I was looking at some of these earnings. So some of the US regional banks are making more money on the loans, right? Because the interest rates are high. I mean, they can charge more on the loans that they give out. On the other hand, like to retain a customer, like to keep that deposit within the bank, I mean, they have to pay more to their customers. Otherwise, the customers will flee because they are right now shopping for high yield accounts. I mean, if you get 1% here and if you get like 4% here, I mean, you know, an average customer will think like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna move it here. I mean, they literally do not have that. Yeah, they don't stick around if you are not giving them the similar benefits that other banks or other institutions are giving. So I think that is kind of balancing it out. But there is another factor that we have to consider. You give these loans at higher interest rate, you are probably going to see higher delinquencies in the loan in coming future. That is probably going to come. We may not see it right now, the literal impact of it, but it is coming. uh, and same thing with commercial real estate. I think that is pretty bad right now, because what is happening is the equity is getting lost, because of these increasing interest rates. And the terms usually, the terms for most of these commercial real estate loans are anywhere from like 3 to 5 years, and many of them are coming due for refinancing in a very short period of time within the next 1 to 2 years. And that is where the problem gonna come, because the owners, the building owners, people like who have office buildings and some of these other commercial real estate, they will not be able to refinance because they can't afford that. I mean, the valuation is not there. So they probably we're gonna see a lot of defaults. We're gonna see commercial real estate sector uh, getting impacted a lot by these interest rate unless Fed start doing something, which I doubt they are gonna touch it for some time.